They went to a person who now doesn't leave them alone. It's like they flew into another relationship and chose that person over you. Now they are stagnant. Everything is going wrong for the person you knew. Nothing is going right like before. So from morning and all day, they think about sorting all this to make things right. They are fixated on how to free themselves from there. They want to get away from that bad situation, from that bad place, from what is destroying them there. They were given that situation precisely to realize everything they did. There is instability. That is not what they wanted or dreamed of. In such difficult moments, they don't look within themselves. They look outside and blame the people around them for the situation that they are facing. But the people told the person you knew that they themselves are to blame, no one else. If they keep blaming the people around them, nothing will work. The person you knew is trying to get out of stagnation, but they do not succeed. This could be an ex or family member or friend. Apply it to your situation. But that is the person's karma. They think of themselves as lucky with the opposite sex. They portray themselves as kind, affectionate, but their actions were completely different. Their actions were cold and calculating. Your energy is not heartless like theirs. Your energy flowed into them, and then they pretended to have a kind and warm heart as you when they were with you. You started to look at that energy of theirs and see that there was a split between you two. They are nothing like you. That person they are with is a mirror of them, and they see that. The person you know finds fault with their person, and they have taken the energy of the person you knew, and both their energies have become mixed up. If a person doesn't have love in them or has a cold heart, they can never become wise. God and the angels kindle love in a person's heart. With the person you knew, there are no God and no angels, so there is no spiritual growth. They only get their so-called wisdom from the devil. Divine powers do give us tests that we have to go through. Sometimes people fall into worldly relationships so both parties can learn and grow. But not everyone learns and they repeat their lessons. That person isn't doing well there. They like to live off the energy of another person or lie off the energy of the other people. Divine powers are taking away their energy from them, and that is yours. In equivalent exchange, they can now pull some of their energy from you and pull from them what is left of yours and theirs. When you were with them, all your energy was with them, and through this they brought down your finances to very little. All that creativity you were supposed to open up, All that energy went to the person you knew. Now it's scary for them. If the divine powers take away your energy from the person you knew, then the person you knew loses everything they ever knew and could do. They will have to search for themselves again, but on their own, not with your help anymore. You exited from this person's life. They had lived at the expense of your energy, but now they don't want to believe it. Higher divine powers helped you get out of this, and you have already left. You will have a lot of benefits. You made your choice in favor of God, and now God will give you a love interest, children, etc. You must develop spiritually. You must go within yourself and immerse in spirituality. Some of you may say that's like being a nun or priest, but no, you can spiritually grow in solitude without having any spiritual title. It will help you to create because God and the angels are guiding you. Don't you think it's best to create with God? Go through your karma and your trials and put God first so there can be a new and different energy within you. With you, the person you knew was a liar, a manipulator, and betrayer. So now let them wait. They will come with a story and a heartless confession. This is a false manipulation and an entrance to the different levels of hell. They think and nothing comes to mind. They want to appear to you as if something is there. Your strength bothers them. They want to write to you and confess their love to you and thinks of how to do it. They write on paper but tears it up and throws it away. They know you're a strong person. They want to write that they miss you and they regret that there's time between you both, that you anger them, but they will not write that. They want to write on paper and then send it through an app. They are angry at this love for you and ask themselves, why do they need it? They were only there or on your energy, but now they are depressed. They know they need to work, etc., but they don't feel like working, building, or anything. They don't know what to write, but they know you can send them to hell, and they understand that perfectly well. They want to return. They know you are moving in the direction of higher powers to fulfill your dreams and desires. This infringes on them because before you loved them and gave you attention, but now it's rejection. They cannot accept that you have moved on from them. They know you figured them out and moved on to a new life. They understand what you learned about them and what was carefully hidden. They try to hide who they are, but you discovered them. You saw their bad actions. They are scared that they are DEAD to you. They have financial problems and they are in stagnation.